Begin recording. Audrey, it is currently 3:17 in the afternoon. The Lolatery situation has become complicated. The dogs have severed their leashes, and it's unclear how they managed it. There are, I believe, two possibilities. Either one of them developed a previously unknown power, or they received help from a third party. Additionally, I've received reports that foreign agents are involving themselves in our affairs. Although regaining control of the assets remains a top priority, it would be unwise to rush in like I did before, given how little we know about these new developments. To quote the wise words of the Taco Bell marketing team, I'm going to need to think outside the bun. Until MI6's objective can be ascertained, maintaining a reserved but cooperative stance toward their presence will be of greater benefit. It's highly likely that our former assets will react with equal hostility to them as they did to us, and allowing conflict to bloom naturally will put us in a better position to strike at any weak points. We still have the advantage in manpower and intel. We can afford to play the waiting game for a spell. Wait long enough and they'll get complacent or paranoid. Oh, and one more thing, Audrey. These chalupas are amazing. You really have to try some when you get the chance. End recording. Okay, last time we left off where you and the Blood Knights and Adonis had gone into the Undertow to recover Excalibur. Charlie, you had turned Excalibur into a fancy pen, and your Eidolon that was a pen into a giant sword. And just as you were all about to leave, you heard a voice from behind you telling you to give up Excalibur. Is there do you have any questions before I, restart everything?
I'll be honest, I didn't really remember what we'd done last time, so no.
Kacey, it just happened.
Okay.
No, but can I look over at Naomi and see how smug they look about a British person being here?
Yeah, you can do that. Naomi, how smug do you look?
I'm mostly focused on the threat.
Well, that means it'll come later. Okay.
All right, well, I guess we'll pick up where we left off. The voice from behind you says, "Great work, loves, getting that sword for me. Now, if you'll just hand it over, we can get on with our lives."
Fuck off, Austin Powerless.
Excuse me.
That was pretty good solo.
That I'll give you credit, Solo. That one was pretty good.
I've been practicing.
I'm glad
those.
that I decided to sit down and watch Austin Powers with you that one time.
Are you going to turn to face this woman?
I assume
Yes.
you
Yeah,
already have.
sure.
Okay. Yeah, so you turn around and you see a lady who's about like 5'5" in a three-piece suit,
I've had enough of those.
She's wearing sort of thin rectangular sunglasses, and she is aiming at you, Naomi, with a silenced PPK.
This sword does not belong to you.
Excuse me. I believe what you have in your hands is Excalibur. That belongs to the British Crown.
Not since the Treaty of Paris in 1783.
And what does that have to do with Arthur's mythic sword?
The sword was here in Kentucky at the time of the treaty. That means the British have forfeited all rights to it.
Not to mention, you in Britain have to be used to the concept of, somebody taking something that used to belong to you and saying that it's ours now.
Oh.
Would it help? Would it help if
children.
Would it help if we said this is a museum?
To be clear, you want, and Charlie pulls out, counterpoint, this sword?
Oh no, you're not going to convince me that's Excalibur that
It's a
easily.
sword. It's a magic sword.
It's not the magic sword, love.
Regina leans over to Charlie and was like, "That's a good try."
Yeah, I know,
the
I
same
tried.
thing.
I thought it maybe would work.
It was worth a shot.
Casey leans in between the two of them and is like, wouldn't she only be able to get up like 100 feet away or something from you before?
Yeah, but then we'd be
Yeah, but then, like, we
booking
ice her
it.
or
Like, we'd be
whatever.
gone.
Oh yeah, running, not killing.
Hey, we gotta talk about that sometime. How that's
No.
kind of like your go-to.
She's got a gun.
She does have a gun, Charlie.
Later.
I think Mordred sort of interjects and says, I don't know if you've noticed this, lady, but there are 8 of us. Well, 9, I guess. Adonis is here too. That's right, I'm here. And, okay, regardless, there's 9 of us here, and there's 1 of you. What makes you think this is gonna work out for you exactly? Well, for one thing, I have a gun trained on one of you. So, personally, I wouldn't want to risk seeing what would happen if this gun were to fire. The other thing is that, let's say we do have an altercation, and you do manage to defeat me, and I have to retreat. I may have taken precautions before now to send a little tip to an old FBI friend of yours.
Oh, motherfucker.
So, you can hand me the sword, and I can help you get away from him. Or, we can do this the hard way, and even if you beat me, you will get to deal with him afterwards.
We've been doing it the hard way since day one, so...
Very well. You made your choice. And she fires a shot at Naomi's head.
I would like to move to block it.
Okay, how are you blocking it?
I'm not really thinking very hard about this, so I think I'm just gonna block it with my body.
Get down, Mr. President.
Okay.
All right.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's going to be a challenge fate POW, I think.
My POW is 1, so...
Okay. Well, actually, no, I think it's going to be an elegance because it'll really depend on how quickly you can get there.
I think elegance does make more sense.
Yeah. It's a quick reaction.
My Ellie is 2, so that is better.
Okay, so that's going to be Judgment and the Sun.
I'll take the sun.
Between this very negative card and this very positive one, let me think.
Well, the thing is, I'm not I am taking the sun out of the deck, so...
Okay. Yeah, so, before I say what happens, Solo, what are you wearing right now?
Well, I got one of my bootleg Bart shirts on, because I got like a dozen of those for really cheap.
Turns out they're made of Kevlar.
Like a zip-up hoodie, some basketball shorts.
Okay, Are you wearing any accessories or have anything in your pockets?
I got a cool eye patch. Does that count?
For your sake, it shouldn't.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I probably have a Game Boy in the pocket of the hoodie.
No.
Okay.
Unoriginal.
Yeah, an original. What are you talking
the
about?
brick.
Oh, it's gonna be
of course,
fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you just barely managed to leap in front of Naomi right before the shot goes off, and you feel an impact in your chest, and the Game Boy that was in like your front pocket of your jacket, the bullet impacts the battery case, and it does sting a bit because of the impact. But when you hit the ground after your leap, sort of landing sideways on your side, you sort of quickly pat yourself and you're feeling fine. There's no blood.
But how's the Game Boy?
I mean, the Game Boy is damaged.
Okay, so it was a regular bullet, it looks like.
Yes, it was a regular bullet.
Okay.
Can I...
Well, at least it wasn't the Tamagotchi.
Yeah. Either you or the Tamagotchi.
Yeah, that
one
would
of the
have.
two.
Yeah, something would have died.
You missed your first shot, Monty Python. Why don't you try again?
Nice.
I want to hold out point counterpoint and use a skill I haven't done before. I want to use transformative vision.
Okay.
And instead of writing it out in the air, the graffiti on the sword spells out she has a gun and changes it to she has a sword.
Okay. All right. Sure. That's going to be a challenge fate biz.
Okay, I got 2.
All right. That is the Emperor and the Moon.
Okay, well, I don't want to take the moon. So I will take the Emperor.
Okay, the Emperor it is. Let me think here. I have an idea. All right, here's how it's gonna go. You start to spell out that you cross out gun easily enough and are trying to write sword, but it's difficult to write with a sword. As you get to the D at the end, you can feel your hand starting to feel really tired, and it's really difficult to do that last stroke, and you're about to mess it up. But then you feel like a force kind of helping to direct the sword, and you look to your right and you see Lance sort of giving you a thumbs up and Skater Die hovering over his shoulder, altering your sword's trajectory to spell out the last letter. And all of a sudden, the agent's gun turns into, let's see here, I think it turns into a rapier. This is going to be a just straight up positive success, because with the Blood Knights assisting you, they each can, for the rest of this session, upgrade 1 card's
polarity.
Polarity, correct.
Sick.
So you have 2 more times that they can do this in this session, when you want them to intervene on your behalf.
I think with the change happen, all right, I think we can take her now.
I think she looks at you and says, "Oh, that's quite clever, love. But that's just my weapon. That's not my Eidolon." And she suddenly disappears from your vision as if she was never there. And instead, she moves to...
So everyone else heard too, right? Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was like static.
Haley, how does she feel about the decline of the British Empire?
She's what you could call a royalist. She still longs for the days when there was a strong hand at the wheel of the British Empire, and she's hoping that by getting Excalibur back, a new true king can be crowned.
Would you say she feels ashamed at the loss of Hong Kong?
I guess?
I'd like to track her by her shame.
Oh, okay, I see what you're doing. Sure. Let's see. I think I'm going to have you draw genius for this.
I have 3 genius.
Yes, you do. That is going to be... Oh, boy. Justice, Judgment, and the Moon.
Oh, boy.
Justice is my dissonant card.
Yeah, R.I.P. to Naomi.
Yeah, it is. When you play your dissonant card, apply the following forecast. You're too certain that you're right, and you miss something important as a result. Discard any ready for anything cards you have set aside. So there goes the Fool and Death.
Yeah, to be fair, this does feel very Naomi.
I like that Naomi had both my resonant and my dissonant card.
Yeah.
They were just holding on to them for you.
Yeah, you're gonna get those back pretty soon. Yeah, so you focus on your Eidolon's sort of sensor and close your eyes to filter out any extraneous information. And you can swear that you can sense something right behind Morgan.
She's right behind Morgan?
You're pretty sure, yes.
Then I'd like to go there.
Okay, what are you going to do?
I'm just going to walk right up to her. She can't kill me.
Okay, sure. You walk over to right behind Morgan, and Morgan turns to you and asks, What are you doing here?
According to Haley, she's right behind you.
I'm sorry, Haley?
We'll explain that later. Don't worry about it.
As you're distracted though, Regina?
Yeah.
You suddenly feel wind pressure behind you as a sword swipes at the back of your neck.
Oh. Do I have time to move, or is this a consequence of Naomi drawing a dissonant here?
I think this is the consequence.
Okay.
So it's going to get you right at the back of your neck. But so it cuts a good slice into you, but it's not fatal. You were there was a split second where you noticed a glint in your peripheral vision where you were just barely able to step forward in time. So go ahead and advance your damage track.
Can do.
Whoa. Shit. I try and swing the sword behind Regina.
Yeah, I think Regina definitely stumbles forward.
Okay, sure. That's going to be a scrap then.
Okay, I have 3 POW.
Okay. Which means I'm going to need to shuffle the deck, which is good, because otherwise it was going to be two negative cards. So that's going to be Judgment, the Moon, and Strength.
Well, I mean, I feel like Strength is the easy pick there.
That's fair. Okay, you triumph through force. You bring your sword down right as Penelope Fox is trying to lunge at Regina again, and you don't manage to get her. She stops just in time as she notices what's happening, but you do, like, cleave her rapier in half.
I think, like, stay the hell away from my girlfriend.
She just smirks and then disappears again.
I have a thought.
Sure.
Can I try and get a feel of how exactly her Eidolon works? Because it seems like it's not quite instant teleportation. It seems like she's going somewhere.
Sure, you can give me a dredge for that.
All right, yeah, my biz is 3.
That's the Hierophant, the Devil, and the Tower.
Let me look
Maxie,
at,
if you take the devil, I'm going to punch you.
The thing is that the Hierophant is Naomi's...
That has never stopped us before.
Yeah, but the others are negative.
Right, but this is the negative dredge when we're at 9?
You could have one of the Blood Knights help you.
You know, that's true. Can I get help from a Blood Knight and upgrade that devil?
Sure.
Upgrade the devil?
Upgrade the devil
to a neutral.
No, that's
Devil. The devil.
It's my new metal album, Upgrade the Devil.
Enough.
Yes.
You get what you want at a price you can afford.
You can, at a price you can reasonably afford.
I'd buy that for $1.
We are teenagers in the year 2000. $1 is the price we can afford.
Oh God, hold on. Need to compose myself. All right. Okay, let me think here. Yeah, I have a good idea for this. So I think what happens is, when you're dredging, do you like have a tell or anything? Do you like go into a trance?
Maybe my cursed eye glows.
Okay. Yeah, I think Morgan sees that happening, and then goes over to you and grabs one of your hands.
Hi.
She says, "Quiet, I'm trying to help. I'm trying to concentrate." And you both reach out with your Eidolons together, and you can feel your thoughts almost bleeding together a little. And as you both reach out, you actually get a flash of a deep memory from Morgan, that basically you can see a perspective. It's a first person's perspective of a Eidolon that is just a raging fire, and you are standing in front of it, and you know that it is going to try to attack you. You can feel the scalding heat on your skin, or actually maybe not skin. Your limbs are these inky black tentacles. And you can feel a voice that's not your voice, almost like something deep from in your soul, say, "Heal." And the Eidolon suddenly kneels down and stops fighting. What memory does Morgan get?
I think, Morgan probably gets the memory of the time I killed Charlie. Just being at the epicenter of this hurricane of furniture and debris as, Boss of Me begins to truly take shape.
Okay. As you let your minds bleed together, you feel your sense of the area expand and deepen. It's almost like you don't even need to see anymore. And you realize that Penelope isn't teleporting anywhere. She's moving around normally. Her power isn't one of transport. It helps obscure her. She has the power of public confidential. And with it, she can warp reality around her to redact one part of the environment at a time.
I see.
And you can see her try to, like, move in to grapple Mordred and take his sword from him.
Mordred, heads up!
Mordred doesn't even seem to, like... He doesn't even speak to you. He just suddenly swipes upward with his sword, and you can hear Penelope let out a yell of pain as sort of blood seemingly from nowhere drips down from her injured arm. And the drips of blood start leaving a trail that is getting further and further away from you.
I'm gonna chase after her.
You are truly a pathetic fighter, Penelope.
She does not answer you.
I check in on Regina. Hey, are you good? You okay?
I think so. How bad is it?
I mean, it's somewhat deep. Like, it's definitely going to need bandages and some disinfectant would be good. But
Kacey's already working on that. It's fine.
But it's not going to require stitches or anything. It's not quite that bad.
The shirt's kind of ruined, though.
Yeah, and this is gonna sting. She dabs at it with some peroxide gauze.
Why do you have that with you?
For things like this!
No.
I mean, yeah, I'm glad you do, but fuck.
I mean, she, like, after the first time that she watched me skateboard, she kind of started carrying around bandages and peroxide.
Oh.
It's called a first aid kit. You should always have one handy.
Okay, Solo, you said you're pursuing Penelope?
Yep, giving chase right after her.
Okay, I think Morgan immediately starts running with you. Mordred looks at Lance, and they both just sort of like nod at each other and do like a little... It's not as elaborate as a secret handshake, but they do a couple hand claps and then do a fist bump, and Mordred runs off and Lance stays with the two of you. You, Morgan, and Mordred are now pursuing Penelope. And Penelope is pretty fast, though. Like, you know, she is a trained agent. She may have bitten off more than she could chew here. But she is very physically fit. You can see the blood trail slowly getting farther and farther away.
We need to close the distance somehow.
What direction is she going?
She ran off.
Where is there to go down here?
That actually brings up something that I probably should have mentioned the previous time. So this area with Excalibur, it used to be just like a small room containing the casket, right? The sort of back wall, so to speak, of this room doesn't exist anymore. It just keeps going deeper and deeper into the cavern system.
So she's in a cavern system?
Right. So it's unclear whether or not she knows where she's going. But yeah, there's a whole like system of tunnels here that you had not previously seen before.
In that case, we don't have to chase after her. We could just collapse the tunnels.
How are you going to do that?
I never leave the house without explosives.
Oh my god. Okay, what explosives?
Naomi takes out C4.
Okay. Are you just gonna throw it at her?
I'd like to place it at structural points which will collapse the tunnels on top of her.
Yeah, C4 is a stable explosive. Throwing it's not going to do anything.
Okay. Sure. So like your idea is to just... It's to actually collapse the tunnels on top of her or just seal her off?
I would like to collapse them on top of her.
Okay. I'm trying to decide between a challenge fate genius or a snipe.
Could it be a reveal your master plan?
I think that would make the most... Yeah, I think that would make the most sense.
Great, then I'll play the Hierophants.
Okay, yeah, the tower, the Hierophant, and the moon, just for, the record. So yeah, that's your resonant. And your resonant effect is, for an instant, you understand everything, you know exactly what to do next. Set the card aside, this counts as a ready for anything card. Okay, got it. Okay, so yeah, you set your charges along the tunnel, and then you get to a safe distance and detonate them, and you see, aside from the initial destruction, you see like cracks start to form throughout the rest of the tunnels, like leading further away, and the ceiling suddenly caves in and collapses right where you just saw a new drop of blood hit the ground.
Solo, thank you for discarding the Hierophant for me.
Of course. We should get the hell out of here before Agent Woodard shows up, huh?
That would be the best course of action.
Yeah, I mean, we're back here waiting for y'all. We hear there's just a fucking C4 explosion down the...
Whoa!
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's right. You probably don't know exactly what's happened because they ran off into the tunnels.
Right.
Well, that threat is dealt with.
They're okay.
Yep.
Okay.
What did you do?
I collapsed the tunnels around Penelope.
Okay. I mean, I don't disapprove. I'm just worried that you carry C4 on you.
It's a stable explosive. It won't go off unless it's to go off.
I feel like every time I learn something new about Naomi and Jake and like what they prepare for, I am more and more like a little scared.
Ah, that's my wife. Always prepared for everything. That's not the right accent.
Come on, Joey Wheeler. Hey you, fucking. Hey you, that's my beautiful wife. I like to have biblically approved sex with my beautiful wife.
I like to have biblically approved smashing.
All right,
I think that's close enough.
Talk about that. Let's leave.
Hey, that's my beautiful wife. Always prepared for everything.
The only smashing approved by the Bible is the type you can do on the Nintendo 64.
What?
I don't know if that's
Super
true.
Smash Brothers.
Oh no, there's
okay.
a lot more smashing you can do. There's a whole lot of like positions and stuff.
I think they also, eventually stoning turns into smashing, right? Like,
I also...
at some point.
I think the Maccabees also did a lot of smashing.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about right now. I'm talking about, relations between a husband and wife.
Okay, yeah, no, let's go. Let's go, everybody.
All right.
Adonis, you know how I get after I kill someone.
Oh, maybe I should do.
Oh, God. No. I'm gone.
And your honey bun is ready to rock.
I would like to use no clip.
Oh, man.
Get me the fuck out of here.
Oh shit! Actually, do you have Strange Journey?
I don't. So does it only go
Fuck.
one way
Okay.
without that?
Yeah. Well, no, it's only you, and you can only move like 20 feet.
Oh no, that's fine. I just.
Yeah. I was just hoping that we could get out of here without exiting the grave. That's all.
I mean, yeah, you can try to find a different way out.
I just feel like that if that's the only way Woodard knows, so we probably shouldn't use that?
The last time we exited out of that grave, we were apprehended by the FBI. I'd rather not replay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Listen, I think I might be able to find a second way out. I'd like to scan the area for, a different path. Something that I think would head ideally towards Earth, the surface, whatever.
Okay, sure.
We're underground. Every direction's Earth, baby.
Well,
okay, yeah. So I'm gonna say this is an investigate.
that's perfect.
Yeah.
My genius is 2.
Okay, that is the Fool and Death. Oh, hey. I maybe didn't shuffle quite as well as I thought I did. That's
happens.
weird.
That happens.
Let me look at my list of questions to ask real quick.
When's the last time somebody on this podcast fucking investigated?
Well, you'd think it would happen more often since we're the fucking Mystery Solvers Club.
I know, we just don't do that
Has
shit.
anyone on this podcast solved a fucking mystery?
Right?
You can also... It's probably not... It might not be super useful for this one, but you do also have psychometry.
Yes, no, I was actually going to use psychometry. You said
okay.
I have Death and the Fool.
Yes.
For Death, I would like to ask, what has happened here?
Okay. Tell you what, I'm gonna save that for later.
Oh, okay.
Let's do the Fool first.
Sure, what's hidden here?
When you collapsed the tunnels, you were a decent amount into this new area that you've all discovered. So there are other branches that you can take. If there was going to be a new exit for you to find, it would be down the other branch that Penelope just happened to not go down.
Okay.
And with Death, what has happened here... the thing that's happened here is your explosion was very loud and very disruptive. And
this is the fucking undertow.
And this is the undertow, and there are things down here. And as you are studying your surroundings, you can hear a roar echoing through the caverns that sounds like...
Good roar, Haley.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, we should go down that new branch, I think, and do it fast.
Is that the way the growl is coming from?
Yes.
Okay.
So that's going to be like a dragon,
well,
right? Like with everything that's going on.
Luckily, we have Excalibur.
There was only one dragon in these tunnels and it's dead, so I doubt it's the second dragon.
Why?
Doesn't it reincarnate or whatever?
Do dragons do that?
This one might. It sounded like it's been defeated before, right? Because other people have had to get the god
also,
powers.
why do you assume there's only one dragon? There could be 2.
Yeah, a classic setup of heroic
Yeah.
stories is the
double dragon.
child or parent of a slain monster coming for revenge.
Well, I'll talk to it and it'll be fine.
Sure.
Tell you what, you go do that. We're gonna go away from the roar.
No, we have to go there because it's the only way out.
Well, no, the tunnel went deeper in. It's the only way out that doesn't involve going through the cemetery where Agent Woodard probably is.
Right, that's what I'm getting at.
What do we feel better about our odds with, a dragon or Agent Woodard?
Dragon.
Dragon.
Charlie sighs and picks up the sword. All right.
Dragon can't presumably erase my Eidolon,
You know, that's
so...
fair.
Mordred says, to be fair, if it is a dragon, pretty sick fight.
You're not.
With
you're
9
not
of us
wrong.
here and Haley on our side, we
Okay,
can't lose.
I feel like we can't. The Haley on our side thing, like Haley let Regina get sliced. Like we will get hurt if bad shit happens.
Naomi, do you think actions suddenly don't have consequences now? Is that what this is? Because I'm kind of getting fucking tired of it.
It's not that actions don't have consequences, but we do have to survive to the Kentucky Derby.
No, we don't. We could die. You don't know that.
Literally,
We could fail.
and also
and
not
also
all of us. Yeah, like one of us could die.
Also, it could just mean that we'll succeed, but the cost of success could be not worth it, you know?
Right, there are things worse than death, Naomi.
In that case, you might as well give yourself up to Woodard.
What?
That's not what I'm saying.
the
I'm
fuck?
saying quit treating this so blasé. We're doing dangerous things here. We're not just gonna win because you think we're gonna win.
No, we're going to win both because Haley is on our side and because of our own abilities.
Regina starts walking.
Yeah, I'm following.
So now might be a good time to remind everyone that you can update ties at any time now. If you want to. Just putting it out there. That was a little GM Iris talking for a second.
Who did I hold hands with earlier? Was it Mordred or Morgan?
That was Morgan.
Could I have a tie that's just a blushing emoji?
Sure.
I think that's a very accurate way of how ties are sometimes formed.
That's adorable. I'm changing Naomi's tie to Naomi is going to get us killed.
Okay.
I'm changing Naomi's tie to Naomi's fucking lost it.
I'm also changing Naomi's tie to Naomi came back and I hate her stupid boyfriend.
Solo, can you please read out your old tie to me?
If Naomi comes back, they need to grow a fucking spine.
And so I have.
Yeah, that's what you want to call it, sure.
Okay. Yeah, let's go fight us a dragon or something, I guess.
Sure. You go through the cavern that is still open, and as you get further and further, you can sort of feel the air around you getting warmer until it's quite uncomfortably hot. And the cavern suddenly opens up into a large space.
Do we walk through like a really foggy entrance?
Yeah, I think so.
There's a fucking fog gate.
And in the middle of the room, you see a towering dragon with white scales speckled with black, and the scales are coated in an almost sort of iridescent sheen that causes it to reflect the glowing blue light of the surrounding cavern into like multicolored beams, almost like a prism would. And it's a disco ball effect. I'll just be honest here.
Oh, that's
okay.
Yeah, its scales are like, like the checkerboard, and the iridescence makes a disco ball pattern on the wall.
Oh, yeah, that's really good.
Yeah. And it turns to face you, and inside your mind, you can feel a scalding presence, and it says,
I am Disco Inferno, given new flesh by the new god.
I fucking told you.
Okay, listen. Yeah, you're right.
Disco never dies.
God.
To be honest, we're just trying to leave.
Yeah, we don't want to fight or anything.
That sword that you carry with you, it is dull. It cannot reach its full potential until I am slain. But that will come another day.
I don't want to kill this guy.
Potential? What do you, what would we use it for, even?
Excalibur was used to seal the Olympus Stone. For many years, there was no god. Do not think that just because you cannot feel a power, that one does not exist.
I guess that's good advice, yeah.
There will come a day when we will face again. You will be ready then.
See, why don't we get to fight more guys like this, huh?
I mean, it sounds like we will eventually.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. This guy's got a cool attitude. He's talking about, like... excuse me. He's talking about fated encounters and shit.
Well, yeah, but most of the time we have to deal with, like, British people.
Don't remind me.
She was kind of like a chump.
I think Lance pipes up and says, "Hey, Mr. Dragon, like, cool to meet you. Like, really, really sick looking scales and all. We're trying to find a way out. Could you, like, help?" "Yes, I suppose.
I can give you a way to go home."
The dragon roars again, and even louder than before. You instinctively cover your ears to protect yourself, and you can see a crack form in one of the walls of this sort of circular, like, this circular, almost arena-looking area. And when you look in it, the crack is just wide enough for a person to, like, squeeze through.
Hey, Adonis, you should go first.
Well, I suppose I can go ahead and... sorry, I need to get the accent back. Fuck. I'm so bad at
I want to smash my beautiful wife.
I want to smash my beautiful wife.
No, because
there we go. I got...
Zoe's the best accent coach on the show.
I mean, no offense, buddy, but, you're not my wife. Like, I'll go in if my wife tells me to, but you're not my wife.
You can go ahead, Adonis.
All right. And then Adonis squeezes into the crack and, like, very quickly sort of goes out of eyesight, goes out of, like, your eyesight. Like, he seems to fade into the darkness a lot faster than he should, given the light around here.
I'll go in after him.
Okay. Naomi, you also squeeze into the crack, and suddenly you appear... Let me think here. How do I want this to work? Okay. All right. You suddenly appear standing right next to a... You know how parks sometimes have those, like, informational billboards?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you show up right next to one of those, like, standing sort of side by side next to the sign over at the park in Lilletery, where the lake is.
It's so beautiful here.
It is. Kacey and I went on a date there once.
How was it?
Well, it started out nice, and then that was kind of the final straw for Jordan when he was like, "Okay, I'm done with your sappy stuff. It's time to break up now." So that kind of ruined it.
Jordan treated you all very poorly, didn't he?
You could say that. I mean, I know he didn't treat you any better. So I don't want to, talk about my problems too much, but yeah, he really didn't seem to like us.
You've been a much better author than Jordan.
Thank you. I'm glad. Sorry, are the rest of you following?
Oh, yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I, is there any loose blue rock here that I can snag before we leave?
Sure. I think, I think that the explosion has jarred some loose, even from here.
Okay, we'll stuff some in my bag or something and then head back.
Okay. Yeah, so you all reappear at the park.
Okay, well,
Head on a swivel. Any sign of the popo or the feds?
Nope. No, it's actually pretty late at night now. There's no one here really. There's occasional traffic going by, but no one.
Is it the same? Is it the same day?
It's the same day. I'd say it's probably like 8 o'clock.
Oh, I should be getting home. Dad's gonna be worried.
Hey everybody, Molly here. I feel like it's been so long since I've done an ad break, but we have a schedule. I've been requested to come back and tell you all about patreon.com/Eidolon playtest. The only place where you can get early episodes of Eidolon Ska and Eidolon Disco, as far as I know anyway, for $1 a month. You can, if you're listening to this on the free feed, you could be listening to the next episode of Disco right now. Definitely something to think about. There's a lot of cool stuff going on, I think. So if you want to be in the know, if you want to be posting in the Discord on the day these episodes drop, by all means, jump in there. It's really good, in my opinion. For $3 a month, you get the monthly design podcast that Luke and I do. Excuse me. The design sessions, we just finished Eidolon Playtest, or not Eidolon Playtest, Eidolon Become Your Best Self 2.0. We're done designing for it. Game's done, man. So we're going to work on getting that all nice and pretty and eventually selling it standalone off of the Patreon. But I've been working on this with Luke. We've been working on Eidolon in general, and we talked about this on the design session, but, I'm here right now, so... we've been working on this since at least, I want to say, like, end of 2018, early 2019, and it's wild to think that we have now finished 2 versions of this game, and this one being a far superior version of it than our original PBTA, so... thank you all for being on the ride for this one. It has been quite the journey over the last 5 years making a game. Not something I ever thought I would be doing. So it's pretty cool that not only that we did it, but that people like it. Still kind of crazy to me. But you can get our design sessions there if you want a little more Luke and Molly content, yelling at each other, doing things like that. You will get that. Next month on the design session, we will begin the design for Eidolon Become Your Worst Self, the expansion with more playbooks to the game. We have, I want to say before we even record that, I think we have 5 ideas for new playbooks written down that we're pretty happy with right now. So we're going to be doing more designing for those because we need to be ready for the next set of games that we'll be playing. Eidolon Ska and Eidolon Disco still have a ways to go to be before we're done, but we got to be ready for that. So definitely something to tune into if you are excited about new playbooks, if you want to hear new ad lib, if you want to put new words in new sentences that we've made for you. We got some sentences. Don't you worry about that. Also, at the $3 tier, you get the Eidolon playlist episodes. Most recently, we recorded one about ABBA. I'm not there, but I do regret that because I listened to the playlist that they put together, what they were using for that episode, and I'm like, damn, man, ABBA's fucking good, dude. I forgot how much like my mom loved listening to ABBA, and I was like, damn, it's kind of nostalgic. So definitely listen to that. They're going to talk about it. I hear that Maxie and I are enemies now over Take a Chance, and that's fine. It's just how it is. Also, at the $3 level, you get the GM notes for each session. You can get those. If you are listening along with the podcast, you will know that the most recent one you're going to get with this episode is Iris's. And who knows what you'll get next time. Something to keep an eye out for. At the $5 tier on the Patreon, you get the current draft of Eidolon 2.0. We're going to put up the I'm putting air quotes up. You can't see them. Final version of that up on the Patreon that will still be available there that you're free to download. It just will not have the formatting and other things that we will be doing to it once we start like selling it on itch or something like that. So keep an eye out for that. And I would definitely, grab a draft, man. It's a good game. Have fun. Make some guys. The other thing you get at the $5 tier is we read out 25 patrons' names per episode on the podcast. I will be doing that after I finish giving you the actual ad break here. At the $10 tier, we get a lot of stuff going on up there. You get the monthly, actually, I meant for you to pod my cast. I know that has been slow going due to scheduling concerns. We have a lot of people on this thing, and it is generally just very hard to get people together to record a podcast, so there is a huge backlog of shows we have watched. We were watching Jujutsu Kaisen Season 1. We have a full series of that on there that I was on. Actually, I meant for you to pod my cast, where they're covering JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Stone Ocean, by which I mean like forcing Zoe to watch it because they tricked her because it has girls in it. You get Our Love and Affection, of course, but additionally you get Maxie's incredible soundtracks. You also get whatever else is in the grab bag. I know that Iris and the gang have been making some Toho videos that you can watch Iris playing Toho if that's something you're interested in. That is up there. There are some episodes where some folks are playing Fiasco. There are old videos where Luke was playing Hitman as Bartholomew Lightkill, and Iris was joining as Bartholomew Lightkill also, talking to each other, something to think about. So that's pretty fun. I would maybe listen or watch those. They're a really good time. I was on one of the Hitman episodes. And then that's pretty much the whole thing, but there is a huge backlog. We've been doing this for a few years now. So if you need more content, if you need more podcasts to get you through your workday, well, goddamn it, we are providing. But I mean, thank you guys all so much for supporting the show. If you can't support the show monetarily, I completely understand. It's fucking hard out there right now. Tell people about the show. Let them know that you are listening to a pretty cool podcast that is inspired by, Persona games, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. But it's cooler than those. And they should be listening to it. And it's more gay. So you got that going on. This is technically coming out on July 1st, but I'm recording it on June 30th. So actually, as is law, you have to do what I tell you on account of being a gay person in the month of June. So just something to keep in mind. Tell your friends about the podcast. Post about it. We love seeing posts about it. Leave us reviews, places. Anything you can do to spread the word about us. We don't advertise. Is extremely helpful. If Luke and I could, we would be doing this full time. But, if people don't know us, then that's not possible. And it only gets more possible if people give us money to do that. So, if you want to, if somebody out there wants to support the Molly and Luke design studio where we don't have to go to our day jobs anymore, hit me up, Anyway, for the $5 patrons that I mentioned earlier, I have a list of folks. I'm going to read out some names here. Thank you all so much for supporting the show at the $5 tier or higher. Our names for this week are AJ, Julie the Bardic Princess, more like Eidolon, Dissucks, and Scass. I can't believe you guys make me say that shit. I feel like I get that one a lot. Paradotted, LV, Grey Aster, C.H2O, Jennifer, Nathaniel Felton, Kacey, Robert Wilson, Queen Cat Attack, Fire Princess Lily, Robin Long, Abilene, Great Big James, Mars, Tulip McTulipson, Decalogue Idol, Con, Sam Antics, Valor World Splitter Carmichael, Hunter Vic, Take Heart, and Erica Maybe. Again, thank you guys so much. Thank you for listening to the show. Thank you for telling people about it. And have fun. I've been rambling for way too long, so I'm going to let you get back to it. Enjoy the rest of this fun little episode.
There's still the issue of Woodard. If he's alerted to us, then it would be best to take him off the board now.
I was just thinking it's weird that he hasn't... It's not like he doesn't know where we live. It's weird that he hasn't come back to get us.
Maybe there's somebody running interference for us. When I was talking to Flannery...
I think at that moment, you hear a, screeching noise of, rubber on the road. And in the parking lot, right next to the park, the wild cherry appears.
Oh.
And Regina, you can all see like a. Actually, no, I don't think that the seat would be high enough. But it doesn't seem to have a driver.
To see dog?
We know dog.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, a dog is piloting it, and like as soon as it parks, like the doors of like the trunk of the van swing wide open, and a frazzled looking 38-year-old woman in like a brown polo shirt and khakis suddenly exits and power walks over to you and says, "All right, good. Glad you're here. Looks like Woodard didn't get to you first.
You must be Flannery.
Good. One of you is intelligent."
Hey, come on.
No, that's fair.
Wait, who's this?
Kacey just gives Regina a hurt look.
Well, okay, well, no, not like that.
Look, it's not like the first mystery club was much smarter.
Okay, but wait. Was Flannery in the picture that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I told you about this.
Okay. Well.
Anyway, who are they? They're not part of the mystery club, are they?
Oh, they're the Blood Knights.
We're closely aligned.
We met today.
Hey, nice to meet you, Flannery. Mordred says. Okay, look. I'm not talking to you. Whatever. You can stay here, but I don't care. Look. Get in the van.
Yes, ma'am.
And we'll get you out of here.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Okay.
You three. You got your own transportation, right? She says, looking over at the Blood Knights. And they sort of look at each other and go, Morgan says, well, our transportation is still at the cemetery.
I mean, you should probably be... Like, Woodard's not keeping tabs on you.
True.
I wouldn't assume that. It really depends on how much,
Right, if they know we've been communicating with them.
Yeah, I think he would probably take any angle he can get, honestly.
Well, Mordred chimes in, well, I mean, if he does try and stop us, we can just fight him, and that means that we're delaying him for you all.
Okay, right, but I don't want anything bad to happen to you guys.
Oh, that's sweet. All right.
I could come with.
Oh. Yeah, having you with us would definitely be a game changer.
I know how Woodard's brain works, if you can call it that, and, you know, I'm pretty good at giving a little extra muscle.
Yeah, but, like, this is, like, Flannery's here for, like, the mystery club. That's us. Right?
I mean, yeah. It's not like I'm not part of the mystery club or anything. I mean,
so if you want to help them, go ahead, but just make sure you make it back, okay?
Yeah.
Hey, come on. You know I'm not going to let myself get hurt. I promise.
Solo, take the last of my C4.
Solo, don't take...
Okay, now I'm pretty sure Solo is going to get himself hurt.
I'm significantly
I'm
more
taking
worried than I was before.
I am shoving that C4 into my pockets, but also, Naomi, is Jake feeling any better yet? Because I know you were using the power earlier.
Haley, how's Jake doing?
I think Jake is feeling better.
No, I'm fucking not. This is why I didn't want to trust you, Haley. Jordan treated me better than you did.
Well, okay, let's calm down a little bit.
Okay, I definitely get why you're upset at me. I was sort of thinking of a consequence in the moment. And given the circumstances, that seemed like a logical one.
Oh, it seemed like a logical one.
I mean, you were only out for a little bit.
So you just had to shove me back in the hole, huh?
I don't think she meant anything by it, Jake.
Yeah, but she did it.
I wasn't trying to shove you aside. I was trying to make the time a bit more equal.
Oh, equal. Equal? I was only out for what, a few weeks?
Look, I was just trying to set it up so that, you know, the time that's allotted could be more freely distributed. It seems like whenever one of you appeared, the other one was just gone for a really long time. And that seems, I don't know, kind of cruel for both of you.
You know, not only did Jordan bring me out, but he even gave me solo time.
Solo time?
Both by myself and with you.
Okay, sorry.
Now that's all done under Haley.
Well, I mean, we could still spend time together.
Can we, Haley?
I mean, yeah, you can, like, you can switch consciousnesses freely, can't you?
So, you want me to take Naomi's place again?
I mean, surely you can just swap when you need to, right? You can take turns.
Oh, you're so indecisive. That's the thing I liked about Jordan.
Why does it have to be only one or the other?
Jordan knew that I was better than Naomi.
Hey.
No.
Even Charlie and Regina and Kacey like me better than Naomi.
I never said that.
I mean, I do, but I don't really know what else I have to say other than, but I do like Jake more than Naomi.
That sort of point of view is what made Jordan so terrible to people. He thought that he was superior to everyone else. And so that meant that he could do whatever he wanted to anyone else.
And you wouldn't do that to us, would you?
I'm trying not to. I know what power can do to people. I'm trying to be better than him. I don't want to be here, but I have to do something, or my friends AI are going to die and we're going to be stuck like that. If I didn't do something, it would still be Jordan.
Maybe someone should replace you.
Well, you're in luck. Someone is going to be replacing me very soon.
Wait, what?
Well, like I said earlier, when I said there were things I was setting up on our side of the timeline as well in the 1980s. My friends and I are going to be in Avalon, and to do that, they needed to go on a Grail quest, which they completed. But I haven't yet, because I've been up here. So I'm going to have Kacey give me a trial.
Okay. So
if you don't like me, I won't be around for much longer.
Thank God.
Whoa, hey.
You're really not earning that like you more status right now, Jake.
Jake, like...
Then change your ties to me, Kacey.
Jake, we have, like, over the last few weeks, I went from really hating your guts to, like, kind of getting you, and I feel like we get each other a bit, right?
Yeah.
Will you please listen to me when I say you're being kind of a dick right now? I know shit is, like, I know everything with you and Naomi is really complicated in ways that I definitely am not able to understand. But I feel like you're taking that out on Haley and also kind of just lashing out at the world in a big way. And I get it, but maybe we just chill for a second and we can figure it out without being a dick.
Okay.
Cool.
Yes.
All right.
All right, so if you all are done with whatever just happened there,
Oh, you're okay. Yeah. Solo, you want to ride with the Blood Knights?
Yeah. Can you give me Excalibur? Because that's what we needed it for, right?
No?
No.
No?
That's
No.
not what we needed it
Absolutely
for.
not.
Wait, what? Why did we need it
Didn't-
again?
Didn't you It was that lady who asked you to get Excalibur for her, so you were wrong in the first place.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, right!
She shot the gun
Yeah.
at you.
She shot the gun at you, not them.
why
Morgan
did she-
chimes in. I mean, it really doesn't matter
Well,
which one of us has Excalibur. It should be with whoever can keep it the most safe.
we got it.
Okay. Yeah, no, take it.
All right. Well, good to be working with you, Solo.
Yeah. What do we want to do now besides, I guess, get out of town for a bit?
Well, we get to the graveyard, sneak around, try and recover the vehicles.
All right.
You can drive Charlie's vehicle, right?
I will point out it's a manual.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure I can figure it out.
Solo.
Yeah?
Well,
do
maybe
it-
I'll ride with you.
Yeah, do any of you know how to drive a manual?
Charlie, change your car from manual to automatic.
Oh yeah, hold on. I pull out the sword and write.
This shouldn't be that hard.
My pickup is a manual, cross out manual, write automatic.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
for
That's
the
going to be
people.
another biz. All right. So that's 2 cards. The Lovers and the Hanged Man.
Hold on. Lovers, the Hangman. Just
You can
because
use the lovers.
no, I want to take the Hangman because it's really funny in this context.
God. Okay.
Oh,
You must
no.
make an
Serious,
impossible
I guess.
choice.
Oh God.
The humor of having the most mundane thing we've done all session be an impossible choice is just too funny.
God. What impossible choice am I going to give
I
you?
feel like this ends poorly.
What else has to change about your I feel like something else has to change about your truck.
They're gonna get there. The transmission fell out of the bottom of the truck.
no. Here's what happens. Okay, here's what happens. If you make this change, there will be a clause added on to the end of this sentence that says, "And your upholstery is now cheetah print."
Oh no. I mean, yeah, fine, whatever, but gross.
Okay, well, it's automatic transmission, and now the interior is cheetah print.
Ugh.
I think that's pretty cool.
It's not my vibe. I don't like it. I say as Zoe is wearing cheetah print slippers as I record this.
I was
episode.
gonna say. Very Zoe coded, not Charlie coded.
Fucking called you out, Zoe.
Look, I know who I am.
Got the fucking Bianca slippers.
Damn right.
Okay, so I think Solo and the Blood Knights head out in the direction of the graveyard, and meanwhile, the rest of you get into the Wild Cherry, and as you pile in, Dog says, "Oh, Regina, nice to see you again.
Yeah, hi, dog.
You look like you have taken a bit of damage."
Yeah, it could have gone better. Could have gone worse.
"I am sorry to hear that, but at least you have been delivered unto us alive and without any permanent injury.
So where are we going?
We're going back to my house, at least temporarily.
Oh. Okay.
Just to make sure that Woodard won't try and find you at your houses. Once I can be sure that everything is clear, then I'll take y'all back. Okay? She pulls out a little device from her pocket that looks a little bit like a thermometer almost. But the lines on it don't have temperature markings. Instead, the top end of the scale is... I'm trying to think. What symbol would it be?
4-leaf clover.
Yeah, the top
Rabbit's
of the scale
foot.
the top of the scale is a 4-leaf clover, and the bottom of the scale is a broken mirror. And right now, the line, like the sort of liquid inside this device is slightly below the middle of the scale. Yeah, it's just not looking too lucky for all of you right now if I just let you all go back out there.
No, okay.
You measure luck?
Of course, luck is a force of nature.
That's incredible. It's like you're tracking the fate deck.
Fate deck? What are you talking about?
At least that's my conception of luck, but I might not have all the information that you have.
Oh, I see. So you view fate like a deck of cards.
That's been my experience, at least.
Okay. I suppose it's an option worth considering, though I'm not sure what could be gained from such a description of the universe.
Well, as I understand it, anytime you have good luck, it has to be paid back with bad luck.
Wait, you
That's
believe in karma?
Not always the case.
Interesting. So you can actually get free good luck.
I've found that luck is more like... let me try and think of a way to put it in words that would be easy for you all to conceptualize. Let's say that there is a speedboat that is rushing through a lake. The speedboat represents destiny. Destiny no one can control. It is a fixed line. And the speedboat creates waves with its wake. Destiny moving from one point in time to another creates waves that we know as luck. They are ripples of the events that cannot be altered.
So it's like a theory of relativity, but for fate instead of gravity.
Not a terrible way to put it. And sometimes, when those waves intersect someone, that person will be at the top of the wave. That you could conceptualize as good luck. But some people, they're in the trough.
They get dragged underwater?
Exactly. You don't always get paid back.
Hey, can you point your thing and see how lucky a person is?
Yes, I can.
How lucky am I?
She points the luck thermometer at you, and the liquid inside it moves erratically and never truly settles on any one position. And Flannery nods, seemingly to herself, and says, Yeah, that's about what I figured.
Me looking at the ever-shifting winds of fate, is that good?
Well, the last people that had this sort of unreadable luck died 20 years ago, so you tell me.
Oh, this is... Okay. Yeah. This makes sense.
I think maybe we're a little too wrapped up in the important events that create luck to be able to say that we, have a consistent place within it.
Yes, that you're a little too close to the aforementioned speedboat. Hopefully you don't get run over by it.
I guess we're skiing right now.
Sure, for the athletically inclined.
I'm just trying to build off the metaphor here.
Anyway.
Then Kacey leans over to Charlie and is like, Charlie, come on, you know how lucky you are. Look at us. And she gestures to Regina and herself.
Yeah, that's like the good... Like, I'm assuming if we're going by the, like, for every bad luck, you gotta have the good luck to balance it out. I feel like that's, like, y'all are the good luck after the shit show that I had earlier this year.
I don't know if it's healthy to view the good things in your life as, a counterbalance to bad things that will happen to you.
I mean, I'm not, like, that's not... I'm just going off of what was said, like, earlier in the conversation. I'm just lucky to have you guys.
We're pretty lucky to have you too, Charlie.
Aw, like, hug, kiss on the head.
Oh, so you're sickeningly sweet, too.
Oh, no, it gets even better, and I throw my arm around Regina also.
Regina's smiling, but she goes, yeah, you're lucky to have me.
Ah, right. Okay. Anyway, I need to talk to you about something. There is, in 3 months from now, in May, going to be a celestial event where a comet passes less than a quarter mile
from
the surface of the moon.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, Halley's Comet?
Flannery raises her eyebrows and says, how on Earth did you already know that?
Well, we're in contact with the person who's driving the speedboat.
What do you mean by that?
They're not as dead as you think they are.
Hey, Haley, could you give us something that, like, we wouldn't know about Flannery? That, like, we could say as, like, proof?
Yeah. Flannery... Okay. This is gonna be a little embarrassing for her. But the first time she tried to date Maurice, she locked him in a cage.
Regina, you can tell that
Lord.
one. I don't want to have to say those words out loud.
You locked Maurice in a cage?
Who? Oh God.
I mean, I'm not shaming you.
This is just so we're talking to Haley right now. She told us that.
Oh. And that's the information
well, I asked for
she
proof,
gave
and
you.
that's what she gave.
Right, of course.
Yeah.
She'd get back at me like that.
In her defense, she was like, oh, this is going to be a little embarrassing for her. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, she's always whiffle-waffling and always trying to be the goody-goody and the hero.
She's a considerate person.
Yeah, well, her personality got her and my friend and my boyfriend killed. So maybe she should just stop meddling in things. Anyway, I assume she's God now, huh?
For a bit.
Yeah, she says it's not going to last forever.
Well, that's good.
Man,
Is it?
You really don't like her, huh?
Look, Haley is annoying. I'll just leave it at that.
Regina leaning over to Charlie in case... Oh, she liked her.
Oh.
Wait, what?
Huh?
What do you... No, Flannery didn't like me. She was always kind of a little mean to me.
Yeah, she was mean, and she.
Yeah. No, she yeah.
She like. Hold on. Was it like the vibe of like a girl like in elementary school like tugging on your pigtail, like that kind of energy?
Wait, I never had anyone tug on my pigtail.
It's like
wait, what are you implying?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, we're.
Can I? I want to. This is a thing I've basically had Regina do the whole time, but I would like to actually use vibe check to acquire more information about the relationship between two or more people.
Incredible.
Okay, yeah.
So I would like to dredge the undertow with glam instead of biz.
Speaking as Iris, the GM here, trying to navigate what this is, how to roleplay this is kind of tricky.
Yeah, I bet. And yet here we are.
We're innovating in the actual play space.
We sure are. All right, what's the rules for vibe check again?
It's just dredging the undertow with glam instead of biz, but it's specifically for information about the relationship between Haley and Flannery.
All right. Oh. Your cards are Temperance, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Empress.
I think I would like to take the Empress, please.
You raise your baton to strike up the band. Issue one command. Everything currently in your zone of influence must follow it until the task is complete or the scene ends.
Anybody have ideas? Because that's not what I'm trying to do here.
I mean, we can do that later if you'd like. We can wait to do that.
Maybe everyone has to tell the truth.
Yeah, let's be honest.
Oh, so no one can lie? Oh, man.
We've all been liared, baby.
Oh, God. Sorry, I'm just realizing that means I have to figure out what Haley would think would not be a lie for Flannery to say.
Yep.
Fuck.
Also, do bear in mind that telling the truth just means you can't willfully withhold information or change information. There are things you can say that you believe that aren't true, or your understanding of yourself can even not be completely accurate. So,
right, truth versus fact.
Well, the relationship between us was always like, I mean, it's not like we hated each other, but I mean, we never seemed to get along super well. She was always kind of spiny.
Sort of a rival almost relationship.
Yeah, kinda.
I think Haley is saying all this, and Regina is like seeing the scenes from Disco where like Flannery was trying to get her to join the science club, and like all the when she was like pestering her and stuff like that between those sessions and all that.
Yeah, me and Flannery and Maurice, we always got some of the best grades in our classes. So, we were kind of always competing. Like, and to be honest, Flannery was always the smartest of us. But yeah,
Haley, she wanted to kiss you so bad it makes her look stupid.
I know the feeling.
I'm gonna need to take a second to process this. Let's go to the cemetery.
Kacey has her notepad open to the page she has taking notes on Haley, and just has drawn a little lemon and the words "rivals to lovers" next to it.
Wow.
Okay, we're moving to the cemetery. Blood Knights and Solo. You're at the cemetery and you're sneaking in. You're in the parking lot. You can see in the distance.
Haley?
Yeah.
Calm down.
Okay.
What's really funny is this is Lexi talking. What's really funny is due to the rules we established last week, Solo doesn't know what just happened or why Haley's so
just super nervous.
That's true. Like the ability to hear each other did get cut off. Okay. Right. Sorry. I was just Right. You are in the entrance of the parking lot of the cemetery, and you can see flashlights in the distance combing through the graveyard.
Okay. So, how do we want to play this?
I think Mordred whispers to you, well, they clearly think that we're still going to just pop up out of that grave at some point. I don't think they realize that we gave them the slip. So I think what we do is we all split ourselves between the two vehicles. Well, actually, the three, because there's also Naomi's bike. We split ourselves between the three vehicles, and then we fucking gun it at the same time.
Okay, yeah, that can work.
Solo, you've never been on a motorcycle before, have you?
I mean, I've ridden on one, but I haven't driven one.
Right, okay. I'll take the motorcycle then. You and Morgan can get Charlie's truck, and Lance, you'll get the Jeep. Sound like a plan?
Sounds good to me.
Morgan and Lance nod. All right, let's move out.
I think as Solo is walking with Morgan, it's just like, so what was the fire thing? Was that Mordred?
The fire? Oh, wait. Oh, you saw, right?
Yeah.
You would have seen one of my memories too.
I don't have to. We
No,
don't have
it's
to get
okay.
into it.
You can ask. I mean, what fire specifically?
There was a big thing of fire, and you told it to Neil, I think?
Oh, that wasn't me. You remember when Mordred said that we didn't... Well, remember when I also told you that we didn't get our powers the normal way?
Yeah.
There were, like, loose bits of soul in the undertow that we sort of absorbed while we were stuck down there. And that was the part I got. That's how I got my power.
Huh.
That memory feels like it was mine, but it's not. So, had to kill your buddy, huh?
Yeah, I'm not too proud of that whole event, but, it worked out in the end.
Yeah, well, Eidolons are kind of fucked like that. Sometimes they just go wild.
Well, Boss of Me has been pretty reliable, so...
Well, for now.
All right, I think that's a little insulting.
Look, it's just best to be prepared for things, okay?
Oh, sure. Just assume I'm going to go crazy and start killing everybody. Fine.
I assume everyone's Eidolon is going to go crazy and kill everyone at some point, including mine. If you don't have a plan for that, then you're just stupid.
See, that's what, like, a lot of them don't get, and I feel like we're more on the same page now, but they gave me a bunch of, like, shit over being like, well, I have a plan to kill everybody if it comes down to it, just in case, and, turns out it was good to have.
Yeah, we basically have the same setup.
Alright, I think I've got Charlie's keys, so it's just... Can we just get him in there? And I'm going to... Oh, sorry.
I'm gonna have you do a challenge fate elegance to try and unlock the truck silently.
It is a piece of shit and
too
very
early.
loud.
That is Justice and the Chariot.
The chariot sounds pretty good right now and pretty appropriate.
Okay, you exceed your own limits.
Do we still have one Blood Knight plus left?
Yes.
I'm gonna
If you
save
want
that
to use
for
it.
now,
I'm just
in
okay.
case.
Okay. Let me think here. Exceed your own limits. It is very dark out here. There's barely any light coming from the moon, but you've kind of grown accustomed to seeing in the dark by now, and you're able to pretty easily slot the key in and turn it. But as you open the door, it creaks, and you see like one of the flashlights in the graveyard like suddenly stop, and it turns toward the parking lot and starts the light from the flashlight starts surveying the front row of cars. You are currently in the middle row.
Get it. Just keep your head down.
When you look out, you can see that Lance has already gotten into the Jeep, and Mordred is currently seated on the motorcycle. Mordred lifts up a hand and points a finger up and just leaves it there as if waiting for something. Then a moment later, Lance also puts a hand up and puts two fingers up.
I think Solo's just gonna look over at Morgan.
Right. When you're ready, I'll give the last signal. Then you turn the ignition, and we get the fuck out of here.
All right. Do it.
This is going to be another elegance.
Okay, still got two.
Okay. The Hermit and the Star.
Ooh, rhyme what the star is?
The star is positive. A new direction reveals itself.
I'm going with the star then.
Okay. Morgan puts her hands up, and then Mordred puts two more fingers up to signal 3, then counts down to 1, and as her last finger folds into a fist, all 3 of you in unison turn your keys on the ignition. The lights in the flashlights in the graveyard all suddenly turn in your direction, but it's too late for them. Especially with the new automatic shifting, you're able to just speed out of the cemetery and out and into the highways.
God, this would have gone so bad if Solo had to try and figure out stick.
Morgan turns to you and says, "Not bad, man.
I'm pretty great under pressure."
I can see." And for the first time since you all met her at the cafeteria, she lets out a little smile. Okay, you all meet up again. Well, actually, you don't know where Flannery's house is, do you?
Of course I know where Flannery's house is. I've been in contact with her.
Oh, right, you do. Okay, yeah. You all sort of take separate directions on the highway just to try and, shake off any pursuers. But once you've been pretty convinced that no one is tailing you, you head back in the direction of Flannery's house. And the rest of you hear the sound of 3 different engines pulling up to the house.
Okay, well, I guess they got out okay.
I mean, hopefully.
Either those are your friends, or we are about to be in some extremely deep shit.
Is there a window to look out?
I listen for a second and then hear, like, a backfire, like, from the truck. I'm like, nah, it's them.
Yeah. Yeah, so Flannery goes to unlock like 5 different locks on her front door, and then opens it. And yeah, it's the Blood Knights and Solo are standing at the doorway.
Okay.
Glad it went well.
Yeah. No, it was pretty smooth. We should probably get in, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Please. As you walk in, Flannery shuts the door and sets all 5 locks again. And as you sit down, she takes a look at like her luck thermometer. And it's about a quarter way up the good end of the scale. She sort of, you know how when you make a frown face, but you're like, it's like a sort of like serious kind of pursed lips sort of thing where you're not actually disappointed in something. You're just, it's like a, yeah, that'll do sort of expression. Yeah, considerate expression. She makes that, nods to herself, and says, all right, well, I'm not going to have to keep you here much longer. I'm going to monitor it for a little bit, for a few more minutes, just to make sure it holds steady, but I'd say if it's still looking positive in the next 5 minutes, you're good to go.
Okay.
So what exactly were you doing in the graveyard anyway?
Oh, do you know what the undertow is?
Oh, right, it's the moon. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that is the way we could get there.
And why did you need to get there?
We had to retrieve Excalibur.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, Excalibur. And I assume Excalibur is going to be important for something, right?
Yeah, I take it out of my pocket.
That's what they tell us.
Yep.
Yeah, Haley was big into the whole King Arthur thing. She had her friends buying into it too. Maurice was calling himself Merlin, and Kacey was her knight.
No, Merlin was a different guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but Maurice was still like, I'll be your Merlin.
Oh.
Look, he's kind of a dork, but it's why I liked him.
And who are you, Flannery, in this schema?
Well, I can't begin to speculate on Haley's motives for including me of all people, but I would assume that I am now a Merlin-esque figure.
See, I was thinking probably more like Morgan Le Fay.
Oh, see, I was thinking Nimue, because she, had relations with Merlin.
Well, I'm not here to lead you astray. I'm here to be your support.
I don't think Haley would ever cast you as a villain, no.
Yeah, look, we might have had our differences, but we didn't hate each other.
In fact, I think you might have loved each other.
I'm not going to dignify that with a response.
Oh, she totally did.
Wait. Oh, hold on. I have to test if something.
What?
Regina, how do you feel about my haircut?
It's okay.
Great. Okay, so we still can't lie.
That's still going.
Why would she lie about that to begin with, Charlie?
She might want to take care of my feelings.
Her opinion is that it's okay. Like,
It being okay is fine, but if she said it was great, no, I know it's okay. I was saying if she's like, oh, it looks great, she would be lying.
I don't think she'd do that. I think you would have gotten that same response one way or the other. I don't think that told us anything.
Yeah, look, granted I'm new here, but I don't think Regina's that type of person.
Okay, then ask me something. I'm trying to figure out if the thing's still working or not.
Hey, Charlie,
it's
what's
not.
the worst time you ever wiped out?
The first time I did in front of Regina.
Yeah, I mean,
that wasn't the worst time. Sorry, actually, hold on. Is that the worst time you wiped out?
I think emotionally for her, yes.
Okay.
Physically, no.
Okay,
She broke her nose once.
Okay, hold on. You guys are way overcomplicating this. The sky is green.
Okay.
Everyone happy?
Regina, is your field still taking effect?
I mean, it wouldn't. The scene ended.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, so you're able to say that without any problems.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I know how this game works.
I was worried because it lasted for like 30 seconds, so I was like, I wasn't sure if it would like linger a bit.
We didn't really do anything with it,
Yeah.
but it was on the table.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I did kind of panic and take us away immediately.
No, listen.
no, that's-
it's
listen.
fine. Sometimes you're improving and you throw something out and it doesn't get picked up.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I got what I wanted.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, if you wanted me to, I could let you have one since it's
No,
only
that's
fair. But
not why I did it.
okay, right. So, unless there was anything anyone else wanted to do here, I think we'll just end it saying that you wait for 5 minutes and the luck meter actually goes up a little. So Flannery lets you all go home.
God, it's like we're in GTA and we're waiting for our star level to drop.
So
It really is.
that'll Woodard's still out there, but he's still gonna be complicated for him. Penelope is presumed dead. And you have Excalibur, which is great, and you have some new friends and allies helping you. So that'll set it up for Kacey next time. So you can all.
Hey, well, I guess before you swap out, thank you for doing what you could.
Do you mean that?
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously some not great stuff happened, but from what I get, you it's kind of how it works, and you got to roll with it, and you tried to help us, so thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome, and thank you all for helping me. I mean, I need you all just as much. If there's no one there to save us, then all this will be for nothing.
Well, yeah, if you could have just rescued you and your friends yourself, you would have just done that. Obviously, that's one of the limits on whatever this power is, right? So, I guess we'll do our best.
Yeah, unfortunately, I can't just reverse what's been done. So, it was nice sort of meeting you all for the first time.
We'll see you again after the Kentucky Derby.
Yeah. Listen, we'll see you soon.
Yeah, and then we can go to a Waffle House.
Eidolon SKA is produced by Audio Entropy. You can find us at Audio Entropy on Twitter or at patreon.com/EidolonPlaytest. You can also find us on co-host at Eidolon Playtest. You can find Lexi at Tabletop Gamera on Twitter or at Fox on co-host, Crystal at Arcane Crystal on Twitter, Zoe at Zoe with a Sword on Blue Sky, Luke at SSJ Speed Racer on Twitter, Molly at Your Friend Molly the YER on Twitter and co-host, Maxie at Max Knightley on Tumblr, and Iris at Stilts the GM on Twitter. Eidolon SKA will return on July 15th for Patreon subscribers and July 22nd for everyone else. We'll see you then.